Hello viewers, it's Cynthia Michael from Preview. Be my 667 podcast. This is my 667 podcast. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to breathe too hard during this audio podcast recording not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain adult language. If you're under 18. Now, with that and everything else out the way, let's get into the topic of this podcast. Recently, a while ago, it's been announced that the creator of Jellystone, which is the creator of Jellystone, who also created Chowder, is planning to do a crossover with all the sorry, all the classic Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters and with the Cartoon Network characters. It's called Jellystone versus it's called Cartoon Network versus Jellystone. Crisis on Internet Mirths. So basically, ever since this project it's been announced, everybody's been wondering how would this crossover work. Now, as you know, Jellystone is a HBO Max series with the classic, featuring all the classic Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters in a different, living in Jellystone, in Jellystone where Yogi lives at. And so basically, all the Hanna-Barbera characters, like from the classic cartoon characters, from the superhero characters, and the adventure characters are living in the same. Are living in the same community in Jellystone. So basically, Jellystone. Honestly, Jellystone, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. I'm not saying that Jellystone is a bad series, but honestly, I just wish that I don't really dig the style, how the characters are. I don't really like the style, but it is good. It's a good series. So basically, it comes on HBO Max or Max. I'm just gonna call it HBO Max. Screw that. So anyway, it's a series that come on now. Now the ambition that as you know, when Cartoon Network started, they didn't have enough original programming, So basically, the Cartoon Network started off to showing some original Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and basically they started to make their own cartoons. So basically, after Cartoon Network start, the Hanna-Barbera cartoons help usher in the Cartoon Network's cartoon series like Cow, Chicken, and all them and whatnot, blah blah. So basically, the list of Cartoon Network characters is crazy. It's only going to be two parts to this. Now this crossover is going to have two parts to it, and basically the list of characters Cartoon Network characters coming back is just ridiculous. Eddie, the Powerpuff, the Dexter's Laboratory, Billy and Manny, the kids next door, Curtis the Carry Jug, Chowder, Flapjack, Aunt Lazlo, my gym partner is a monkey. I say Chowder, really? Yeah, Chowder. Basically, the list goes on. Even the Adventure Time crew might show up in this crossover as well. So basically, everybody's wondering how would this work. So basically, if you see the picture, if you see the poster for Crisis on Into the Earth, we see the Powerpuff Girls, we see Mojo Jojo and a giant robot, we see Dexter, Dee, Billy and Mandy, this pop up at Jellystone while the residents of Jellystone are looking at them from the ground and whatnot. So basically, it seems like it seems like from the poster, it seems like the Cartoon Network characters might be the antagonists in this crossover. But yeah, it seems like it seems like from the poster, it seems like the Cartoon Network characters might be the antagonists of this crossover. But posters are could be misleading. So anyway, my expectation my expectations for this, my expectations for this concert is, is that as a lot of the voice actors who play the Powerpuff Girls, some. And play Dexter, are coming back. So basically, making a cartoon. So basically, the two things I want to see in this course. So one, this story has to be very good. This story has to make perfect sense. So basically, give us a reason why these characters are crossing over. So basically, I'm hoping that the story is solid, a solid story to why the Cartoon Network characters are showing up at Jellystone to mess with the people, mess with the Hanna Barbera cartoon characters, and the second thing is some good interaction with these different groups of cartoon characters. So basically, I like to see I like to see more gags between I like to see Yogi Yogi interact with Johnny Bravo. I like to see Jack. I like to see Jack interact with Hong Kong Fooey. I like to see Dee Dee. I like to see Dee. I like to see Dee Dee hanging out, hanging out, hanging out with Jabba Jaw and them and whatnot. So basically, I'm hoping for some good interaction between these groups, these two different groups of to these different groups, cartoon characters. So basically, these are my expectations. Long as it has a good storyline that makes sense for them to do a crossover and some good interactions with these two different groups of cartoon characters. So basically, I just can't wait to see how this will be pulled off. So anyway, that's just my opinion. This is just my expectations for this crossover between Cartoon Network and Jellystone. This is just my expert. But these are the two things I want to see: a good story that makes sense, and some good interaction between these groups as well. So anyway. What do you guys think about this crossover between Jellystone and Cartoon Network? Good, bad, or just is it's going to be a good thing, or is it going to be a bad thing, or just or you just don't or are you or you think it's you think you're just gonna wait for the crossover to stop to get your opinion. Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, signing off from Screen Reviews. One.